Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing a fuel filter change on this GMC 2017 2500 HD Denali. So let's get into it. The first thing we're going to do is locate that fuel filter, and you can see that I'm on the driver's side, up underneath, and a little bit behind the seat is where we're going to find that fuel filter. And right there she is. Now we're going to need a few things for this change, and first thing is a 36mm socket. And I have a deep well. You don't need a deep well, but I do suggest a 6-point socket and not the 12-point socket. The housing is made of plastic. You can also buy an aluminum housing, which would keep you from breaking or stripping out that housing. So I'll leave a link in the description for all of these items, as well as that aluminum housing. Now here's our filter. So you're going to get a filter, and you're going to get a couple of O-rings with it. So one's going to be going onto your housing, and the other small one is going to be going up, and you'll see where it goes here in a little bit. But this is what you get with your fuel filter, and you always want to change your O-rings on this. So we're also going to have some soapy water, some paper towels. You'll see me wearing some rubber gloves. You're going to get some diesel on you, probably regardless, but this keeps it off your hands a little bit more. And some safety glasses, because you don't want to get anything in your eyes. First thing you're going to see me do is I'm going to use that soapy water just to spray this housing down. And main reason is we're going to wipe it down because we don't want to get any sort of dust or debris inside of that housing when we're making this fuel filter change. And once we get it all nice and clean, we're going to throw that socket on there. And we're just going to turn it to the left. Lefty-loosey. Start getting that off. And of course, underneath, you're going to want to have a little catch pan, something that's going to grab the fuel as it drops out. So you're just going to take your fuel filter and pop it out. Take out the rest of your fuel from that fuel filter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the inside of this housing. So any sort of leftover dirt, dust, debris, try to get that out as well as I can. Next thing we're going to do is put the filter into the housing. Now right here you can see that I accidentally cracked a bit of that filter. I did make sure that I got the piece that was cracked out of there, but this is not going to hurt this filter in any way. If it was the other side, I might have been a little bit more worried, but it's not going to bother it. So yes, I know it's cracked. Next thing we're going to do is you're going to take off your O-ring, and you can take like a little pick or a small flathead screwdriver, and it comes off pretty easily. And we're going to put on the new O-ring. Now when you do it, you want to make sure that you're not on the threads, you're actually on the spot where that O-ring is supposed to sit. So make sure you do that. And here I'm just going all the way around, just confirming that it's seated properly. So this is where your small O-ring goes. You're just going to pop that old O-ring off and install the new O-ring. Once your O-ring's in, you're ready to put your housing back on. And I'm just going to hand tighten it before I tighten it down. So when you tighten this down, you want to make sure you don't over tighten, since this bowl is made of plastic and not the aluminum, and they are known to break when they begin to get brittle, or if you over tighten them. Like I said before, you can strip them out. So just kind of be careful with that. And I think the next time that I change this fuel filter, I will probably be buying the aluminum housing. Now, once we have everything put together, what we're going to do is we're going to prime that fuel filter. And what I do here is I put my key in the ignition and I turn it, and you're going to hear everything kind of click on, and that's going to help prime this fuel filter. Now, you're going to see me do it not just once, I'm going to do it twice. I actually do it here 3 times just to make sure that everything is primed properly before I try to start it. So I turn it back off, I put my key in, and I turn it to that just that half turn where everything starts dinging inside the car, but you're not trying to turn on the car, just so you can get that primed. And once you've done that, start her up and check for leaks. Now, after you do all this, you want to reset your fuel filter information inside of your truck. So you're going to go over here to Info, and then you're going to toggle down until you find your fuel filter. Then you're going to toggle over to the right. And that's where you can do a reset. It changes it over to 100%. Hey, that's it for the video. Hope you guys like, and hopefully it helps you guys out when you're changing your fuel filter. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, make sure you comment. If you think I'm missing anything, put it in the comment below. Maybe you can help somebody else. Appreciate you guys watching.